इथे ब्लँकेमध्ये पण चौघडीचं आहे बाबा फुटबॉल तर सगळं आम्ही हायला फुटबॉल तेवढं ॲडजस्ट करून घे सर फुटबॉल नको लिहू रे स्वरून नुसतं फुटबॉल बोललं तर हे होईल त्यांच्याकडे दॅट्स ऑल ह्याच्यात चेंज केलं टाकायचीच काय आली अजून इथं हॅलो हां बोल बरं यार ते नाही चेक करत बोल हळूच बोलला होता तसं नाही नाही तू इकडं हॅलो चेस्ट घेऊ ना आपण एक मिनिट काढायचं केली ना ऐका ना ती जी बोलते ती सिस्टीमला जोडली ना ती खाल्ला माईक जोडला तीच खाल्ला माईक जोडलाय कसं जोडलाय कुठे आहे डायरेक्ट तुम्हाला केलं कशात जोडली डायरेक्ट लॅपटॉप तुझा माईक आहे तो वर आहे माझं तुमचा लॅब माईक आहे का ओके ओके याला काय केलं हॅलो 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 हॅलो. हॅलो नरे. आला का नाही सिंहगड आला का. करू का करू का. हॅलो हॅलो. येते का. अरे
काय बाबा सर.
ते बिल्डअप टॉपर्स दिलाय ना नाव एम बी बॅच टॉपर्स.
तूच घे नाव. मी वॉटर सायन्सवाली घेतो नाही एवढी अवघड अवघड.
काय बोलायचं?
नाव आहे रिक्वेस्ट. नाव आहे रिक्वेस्ट.
Now I request and remember to execute a policy in regards to the batch 2021-2024 episode. First, I would like to call upon our first topper Siddharth Jai Sanjay to is
फर्स्ट आपण नाही करणार रँक
with rank 1
हां विथ रँक वन.
with rank 1 Siddharth Jai Sanjay 9.68 is our second.
You would like to call our first rankers. First rankers in China, we will call our second
We would like
ranker.
to call upon, I would like to call upon Caesar first rankers. First, Siddharth Jai Sanjay with 9.68. Scientist Suchita with 9.57. SI Nurshi Sachin, Chauhan Vaishnavi, SR Pranav Ratan with 69. Gawadi असतं ना गवाडी
पाठव पटकन.
काय जोडोबर आहे ना
झाडं
झाडोबर
प्रसाद विनायक.
झाडोबर प्रसाद
किती द्यायचं इंजिनिअरिंग?
कबाडी
हां कबाडी
काय
संस्कृती.
झालं
अरे त्याला 5 जणांना लावलं तर म्हणून ते पेमेंट कर किंवा रेकॉर्डर पेमेंट कर. माझे माझे पैसे.
कबाडी संस्कृती नावं काय पासळ करणार पासळ मसलन क्रिएटिव्ह
बोल ना स्टेजवर. हां
कोणाला पाठवलं
सॉरी. मला ॲड कर.
ॲडेड आहे चालू तुझ्याकडे आहे ना एक ना मी 2 मिनिटात क्लिअर सगळे नंतर फोन दोन मिनटं हां 2 मिनटं
झालं सगळं यार आले त्या
2 मिनटात येतो
ये.
सागर आहे ना सागर एक तिथंच नाव आहे की नेहाचं होतं ना
कोण नाही तूच आहे.
समोरच इथं समोर नाही
इथं ना
सेटिंगलाच अरे सेटिंग
हॅलो 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 आवाज गेला हॅलो 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 माईक चेक थोडा आवाज हॅलो हॅलो माईक चेक हॅलो विनय मोरतोळे आहेत का विनय मोरतोळे क
ऐक ना, अजून पाच पाहिजे होत्या. हा, आणि तू विचार, मोठे पाच सांगितले म्हणजे बाकी 10 आणायला पाहिजे मग. हा, मग अजून 5 आहेत ना त्याच्यात. अजून 5 आहे ना, अजून 5. काय ये करेगा. जरा इधर से लाओ.
भी बड़ा वाला
आपने
बोतल
क्या
लेके
पे वाला?
वो छोटा नहीं है, बड़ा है, बड़ा लेके आ जाने
ये ऐसी
नहीं है,
सुना नहीं देनी.
वो वहाँ से लाएंगे।
हाँ.
अपना SDS कैंटीन ना।
सर, प्रोजेक्टर बंद करा. प्रोजेक्टर बंद करा.
हेलो 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 हेलो.
सिंगिंगचं नाही, आम्ही यूट्यूब आहे लाईव्ह स्ट्रीम. हॅलो. आम्ही सांगितलं दोघी कस्टमर.
अधूनमधून ना हा फक्त एक
चालेल, म्हणजे स्क्रीन क्लोज नाही झाली पाहिजे.
आणि हा स्लीप मोडला जातोय ना ऍक्च्युली,
हां,
फक्त
हां.
प्लस हे करा तिकडे.
चालेल.
स्लीप मोडला जातोय तो, त्यामुळे तो प्रोजेक्ट स्लीप मोडला जातोय.
कर्सर हरवलं तरी चालेल ना हे.
हा कर्सर हरव किंवा फक्त ही स्क्रीन पाहिजे.
तीच आहे का?
बसू का या साईडला कुठे आहे?
ॲज यू से.
नाही म्हणजे मला नाही माहिती.
माईक तुला मोठ्याने बोलायचं. जे ह्या साईडला असतं त्याला हळू बोलावं.
थोडे इकडे नाही होऊ शकत ना. हॅलो 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 हॅलो. आवाज माईक नाही चालू वाटतं.
कसं व्हायचं यार मुलांचं. माझी कोटाला पेमेंट करा दी यार यार.
त्याच्याकडे काय तेवढे पण नसतील का 10-20 रुपये. माईक चालू असेल तर जाईल.
हॅलो. अरे 1 मिनिट थांब की रेंज नाही भावा. सेंड होत आहे. 1 मिनिट थांब. फोन नको करू. मी तुला स्क्रीनशॉट टाकतो.
अरे बोल ना की घेऊन घे म्हणून, असं मी तुला देतो ना उत्तर, एवढं काय.
अरे माझं नाही ना काम, तरी त्याला कळलं पाहिजे ना मला. हो आहे.
हो हो.
सायलेंट करून मग माईक चालू झालं कसं कळणार आहे बाबा. ते कसं चालू झालं. मागच्याच नव्हतं, लिटरली
होतं
नव्हतं
होतं
नव्हतं
होतं
इव्हेंटला नव्हतं असं यार.
होतं होतं आधीपासून होते. फक्त लाईट नसेल लागत पण असं बटन होतं.
लाईट नव्हतं लागत. हे यार सिव्हिल हॉलमध्ये पेमेंटच नाही. पाटील मॅम गेली माझ्या लॅपटॉप.
का?
लिफ्ट खाली गेली मग मी मॅमने बोलवलं म्हणून खाली गेली. मग तुम्हाला शोधत फिरू का आम्ही तेवढंच राहिलं आहे. म्हणाले मला पैसे आले म्हटलं जाऊ दे तिचा प्रॉब्लेम आहे.
आपला फोटो काढणारं कुणीच नाही आहे.
यार तेच नाही अँकरिंग वेळेस फोटोच नसतात कधी.
घ्यायचं का झालं.
बस ना. मलाच करा गप्प बोलला नंतर. हां
त्यावेळेस मग हे क्रॉप करून एवढंच.
काय झालं?
I would like to invite our honorable and dignified Vice Principal.
वाईस प्रिन्सिपलचं नाव काय?
महाकाय बघ कुठून झालं
तिथे लिहून घे. वापस दिसतात. Hello. A very good morning and a very good and beautiful morning to all the students, parents, and our honorable and beloved principal, and all the staff members. As you all know, the reason why we have gathered here is to welcome the new students to Siagarh Institute of Technology and Science, Narhe. Today is the day of the students to get to know about their new journey and efforts to approach their goals and have a successful life ahead. All the staff members, our honorable principal, I Shreya Bhalerao,
and I, Omkar Patil, are really glad to welcome all the new students to the induction program for FE Batch 2022 and 2023. We know that this day is very special and much awaited event in every student's life, and it's the celebration of their new journey. You all will witness a very great, good quality and innovative methods of learning in this institute.
we will have our traditional auspicious lamp lighting ceremony as a tribute to Mother Saraswati, goddess of knowledge. That will be done by our principal sir, chief guest and alumni along with Kavita Mortole, the mother of FE topper Vinay Mortole. I request them to please take the honors. कशासाठी? एक मिनिट थांब टू इन्व्हाइट dignified HOD.
हे झालं
परत हात फिरायला फक्त नॉर्मल टाकायचं.
तू बोल. तू बोल. हे पण बोलायचं का? नाही ना? नाविकांचं. हो, तू हे बोलशील ना? याच्यानंतर HOD ला बोलवायचं आहे. मग नंतर तू वाईस प्रिन्सिपलला बोलशील. स्टार्टिंगला 005 ऐसा क्यों? कोण म्हटलं?
Now, now we consider Now we consider that according to our Indian tradition, any auspicious work should be started with a prayer. I request Shravani to begin with Saraswati Vandana.
जय शारदे वागेश्वरी, जय शारदे वागेश्वरी, विधिकन्यके विद्याधरी वागेश्वरी, वागेश्वरी, जय शारदे वागेश्वरी, ज्योत्स्ने परी कांती तुझी, जो उजळे तुझ्या हास्यातुनी, चारी युगांची पौर्णिमा, तुझी या कृपेचे चांदणे, तुझी या कृपेचे चांदणे, नितवर्षू दे आमुच्या शिरी वागेश्वरी, जय शारदे वागेश्वरी, वागेश्वरी, वागेश्वरी. Thank you.
Thank you, Shravani.
Now, I would like to invite our Honorable and Dignified Vice Principal, Mr. S.A. Kulkarni, Sir, onto the stage to speak a few words about the program.
Good morning, all. No voice. Good morning. Great. This is induction program. We are there. It is progressing and all. Best authority to discuss and address all this issue is my principal. I would like to really orient you to all 4 years. Comfortable in English or shall I switch to Marathi? I am not getting opinion. So that is the first lesson which I would like to address in this, that you have to express yourself. Whatever you have in mind, you have to express. Why I am telling this? Because AICT has put in everything to orient, to induct you to engineering. But the basic thing that what we were till 12th and what we are expected to be after 12th, that is a change and that is a radical change. Majority of the people fail to realize it, what exactly is going to change. Till 12th, if I start from nursery, the parents are there in beginning of their career, so they have ample time for their kids. If you see this annual social gathering of preliminary education, the audience is full of fathers and backstage is full of mothers. Every kid is there on the stage. When it comes to ninth, usually father is not that interested in the student or words education. When 10th comes, the entire family is on high alert. Then 11th is rest year. Then 12th is again high alert. Till then, there's a fashion of tuition. Morning 6 o'clock, the word starts. 11 to 5 is his rest time. Again 6 to 10 tuitions. When he comes back, he is really the definition of tired. After coming to engineering, all this stops. One simple example I will tell you is 40% of the syllabus is overlap of mathematics, that of 12th and first year M1 and M2. But still failure in M1 and M2 is more. That is because we have been mechanized to solve the problems. One simple example or one experiment I used to do for slow learners, those who used to fail in mathematics, I used to put a integration problem and ask them to solve. Usually very few could. But when I tell them that this is type 1 category 2, then immediately everybody solves because they have been trained like. Till 12th you have tuition for all subjects. After that you have no tuition. You get up in the morning, you sleep in the evening, in between what is called as a day. But you have to get most out of that day. Earlier, raising the hand and giving the answers to the questions raised by the teacher in the class used to be a point of pride. After engineering, raising your hand and answering the question is become like chatur. So break that tendency. Be responsive, be expressive, try to answer. Simple definition of study is what is going to be taught in the day is to be read in the morning, and while going home, what is taught in the day is to be read in the evening. That is simple example of study. Second important is try to write the journals or termer on your own. Don't wait for the first student to write and then you go for mass xeroxing manually. Write of your own. Let it be wrong. No one is there to scroll you off. They may give you corrections, but that will improve you. Third is be punctual. Engineers are known by submission dates. The journals are ready, but once the date is announced, then only the finishing work starts. Try to be online, on timeline. And fourth is keep changing your bench every hour, every lecture. Because that has been a problem that some of the students are not known to the class. You should know all of your class students. You should have one teacher close to you. You should have few friends very close of you. They should know everything about you. So that once you are missing in the class, there is somebody in the class should let the teacher know that this is the problem with him and that is why he is not coming. With these 4 years, one of the important issue comes is when the student comes to final year, then only he starts thinking of employment. Please stop this. Day one, you start thinking of your employment. Think of the dream job. Keep visiting the company profiles. Identify the positions in the company. Try to match your liking with that. And be oriented that I want to go here. Don't be shooting in the dark that after BE, let us see. I will go for ME. After ME, let us see. That let us becomes a lotus and you never come out. Then the first job you take is the job you live ever. If an engineer, mechanical engineer is employed as a quality engineer, quality control engineer, then entire life he becomes quality engineer only. So while choosing your first job, it should be of your like. Then job satisfaction will automatically rush into. So with these few words, actually when mic comes, a teacher starts. But I have to control myself because I have been given only 5 minutes. I cordially welcome you to these 4 years of engineering. Have a happy stay, be successful engineer, and a best alumni ever. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Now, I would like to invite our Honorable and dignified HOD of first year, Dr. V.D. Patil, sir, on stage to speak few words about the program.
Thank you. Respected Dais, with the permission of Dais, I'll start.
So, a very warm welcome. Suswagatam. English is okay, or shall I use Marathi and English both? Sir, just told you. So, I want a response from your side. Both? 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 Oh, good. So, on behalf of Stanford Institute of Technology and Science, I welcome you all. So, basically, विद्यार्थ्यांचं हित लक्षात घेता आणि सध्याची इंडस्ट्री कंडिशन पाहता या सर्वांचा विचार करून इन्स्टिट्यूटने एक विजन तयार केलेला आहे जेणेकरून हे जे विद्यार्थी आहेत हे 4 वर्षाचा कोर्स केल्यानंतर कोणत्याही इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये सस्टेन होण्याकरता त्यांची क्वालिटी इम्प्रूव्ह होण्याकरता ज्या काही रिक्वायरमेंट्स आहेत त्या त्यांना मिळाव्यात. Apart from this, they should stand at par with their peers by keeping this view in mind. This is our vision. You can see we want not only good engineers but a good human being. And by keeping this vision in mind, we have established our mission in line with the vision. So here you are not only going to get the textbook knowledge, but here you are going to have the overall development in you. Now, as far as your Bachelor of Engineering course is concerned, here you can see there are credit system as per the 2019 pattern. Here you can see from first year to final year what are the credits semester wise, and those credits after you are going to obtain throughout your 4 years, you have to attain 170 credits at the end. So as far as your first year is concerned, for semester 1 and semester 2, you have to obtain 22 credit points for each semester. That means in a year you must obtain 44 credits. That is what you have to keep in mind. Now here, this is the syllabus structure for the semester 1. Now I will request all the first year staff to come forward so that all the parents and students can acquaint with the faculties. So basically, if you see, you are going to have in first semester engineering mathematics, engineering physics, engineering chemistry, basic electrical engineering, electronics engineering, programming and problem solving, engineering mechanics, systems in mechanical engineering. Now here for engineering mathematics, Professor V.T. Bandevar, Professor Mrs. S.A. Patil Madam will be there. For engineering physics, Patil Madam, here you can see. For engineering chemistry, Professor P.S. Badwe and Ms. S.S. Korekar Madam is there. Madam, I will ask you to come forward here so that they can understand, otherwise they will get confused. Who is Korekar Madam? Because most of the students are having doubt whether Korekar Madam is sir or madam. Okay? Okay, so Korekar Madam is for engineering chemistry, then basic electrical engineering, Professor Badwe, Dagane Madam, and Professor Chowgule. These are the two faculties for electrical engineering. Then for basic electronic engineering, we are going to have Professor S.S. Virat Madam, which is at the reception counter. You have already met. Then for programming and problem solving, Professor Charushila Jokran Madam, you have also met at the time of the reception counter. For systems in mechanical engineering, Professor T.S. Shahane, Professor Vishal Dhankar, and myself, Vedi Patil. So basically, these are the subjects which you are going to have in semester 1. Similarly, for semester 2, you are going to have mathematics 2, physics, chemistry, basic electrical and electronics engineering. Thank you, sir. Then programming and problem solving, engineering mechanics, engineering graphics, project-based learning. Now you might have confusion that in both the semester you are going to have the physics, chemistry, electrical and electronics engineering. But here you can see now what are the compulsory subjects for semester 1 and for semester 2. In semester 1, now I will request all the students सगळ्या विद्यार्थ्यांनी इथं लक्ष द्यायचं आहे की फर्स्ट सेमिस्टरला तुम्हाला जे कंपल्सरी सब्जेक्ट आहे ज्या वेळेला तुम्ही आता एक्झाम फॉर्म भरणार आहे त्या वेळेला सर तुम्हाला त्याच्याबद्दल इन्स्ट्रक्शन गाईडलाईन्स देणारच आहे पण त्याच्या आधी मी तुम्हाला इथे सांगू इच्छितो की फॉर्म भरताना तुम्हाला ही जाणीवपूर्वक काळजी घ्यायची आहे. You have to fill the form very critically, and for this you must remember that you are going to have these compulsory subjects which are those systems in mechanical engineering, engineering mathematics 1, audit course 1. So why you are going to select this subject, you have to select these subjects as compulsory subject for semester 1, and here you can see for the semester 2 you will have engineering graphics, mathematics 2, audit course 2, physical education and project based learning. So these are the compulsory subjects for semester 1 and semester 2 respectively. Now here, this is very again important. You can see we have segregated these optional subjects in terms of division. So here you can see division 1, 2 and 3. So while you are going to select the subject for division 1, 2 and 3. Division 1, 2 आणि 3 च्या विद्यार्थ्यांनी या गोष्टीकडे लक्ष द्यायचं आहे की त्यांनी सेमिस्टर 1 साठी कोणते सब्जेक्ट सिलेक्ट करायचे आहेत. तर फिजिक्स आहे, बेसिक इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजिनिअरिंग आहे आणि इंजिनिअरिंग मेकॅनिक्स हे सब्जेक्ट सेमिस्टर 1 साठी सिलेक्ट करायचे आहे. दॅट इज यू हॅव टू कीप इन माइंड. Last year there was some confusion. Some of the students had wrongly select different subjects, and that is why their results were awaited. So to avoid this situation, please note that you have to consider, you have to select these subjects very carefully. If you are having any doubt, feel free to ask the teacher. Please note that. Okay, and here again similarly you can see division 4 5 आणि 6च्या विद्यार्थ्यांनी काय करायचं आहे या गोष्टीकडे लक्ष द्यायचं आहे. सेमिस्टर 1 साठी डिव्हिजन 1 चे विद्यार्थी कोणता सब्जेक्ट घेणार आहेत? केमिस्ट्री आहे, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स आणि PPS, that is programming and problem solving. Okay, so keep in mind, remember this thing, that you are going to select the respective subject for respective semester. Now as far as your examination is concerned, your regular schedule is concerned, minimum as per the university norms, minimum 75% attendance is mandatory. So I request all the students must attend. Rather, I would suggest सगळ्यांनी 100% अटेंडन्स करायची आहे, जेणेकरून शिक्षकांना त्रास व्हायला अटेंडन्स घ्यायला. या गोष्टीची काळजी तुम्ही 100% घ्यायची आहे की अटेंडन्स ही पूर्ण असायला हवी, जेणेकरून शिक्षकांना तिथे येणं भाग पडेल. Now here you can see the examination scheme. You are going to have for each unit 6 units in each subject. The university examination will be of 100 marks. And you are going to have the segregation of those 100 marks in SEM and in SEM. Okay, so in SEM will have first 2 units, while in SEM will have last 4 units. Okay, so this will be your examination pattern, where you are going to have your in SEM and in SEM examination, and accordingly you are going to prepare yourself with respect to in SEM and in SEM examination. That is what you have to keep in mind. Now here you can see what is the passing criteria for those examinations. So basically for second year, if you see engineering graphics, you are going to have the examination is for 50 marks. That is for second year. Okay. Rest of the subjects will have 100 marks. Now minimum marks required for passing is 40. For insane, there is no other passing criteria, but for insane, out of 70 marks, you must have minimum 28 marks, and combination of insane and insane must be minimum 40. Okay? So, based on this criteria, you will have your subject result. Okay? You must have minimum 28 marks for exam examination, and you must have minimum 40 marks overall, including exam and exam examination. Now I already told you that you must have the attendance. Apart from this, you are going to have your theory as well as practical subjects. Now in these theory and practical subjects, what basically you are going to have will nothing but the performance of the practical, and based on that you are going to have your evaluation, which we call as term assessment. Now depending on the assessment, you are going to have those marks. So here you can see how the assessment of individual student will be done. Parents and students, please note that you are going to be evaluated based on these criteria, where you are going to have the theory and practical performance. For theory, you are going to have the evaluation based on attendance, unit test, reading, and for practical, you are going to have practical performance and the submission. So accordingly, if you see, this is the overall assessment of the term work, where you are going to have, here you can see how you are going to be evaluated as far as your term work is concerned. And here you can see how much important your attendance is. And that is why I request all the students to be more attentive in the class. You must have better attendance, not physically but mentally as well. Now this is the general your credit system, and here you can see how this credit system is given to the individual, what are the basic range of the marks, and based on those percentage of marks, what are the grades the particular student can obtain. So here you can see from OABC, you can see the grades based on the marks obtained, you will have the respective grades. So these are the criteria with respect to your first class distinction, first class. What are the criteria? You can see for 7.75 and above, you are going to have distinction. Below that, up to 6.75, you are going to have first class. Otherwise, you will have higher second class or second class. Okay. Now, for the effective teaching and learning, you can see we are going to have the syllabus which is given by the university based on the curriculum scheduled by the university. We are going to follow the timetable. Accordingly, you are going to be arranged the schedule for continuous conduction of the classes based on that timetable is formed, and accordingly you are going to have your effective teaching and learning. Now this is our department's important point, that is teacher guardian system. For each batch of having 30 students, the department allowed one faculty member whom we call as teacher guardian. Those students can discuss with that TG, that is your teacher guardian, the various issues. Apart from this, the teacher guardian will see the progress of those 30 students with respect to attendance, with respect to result, and overall performance. So, whatever the problems the student or the parent may have, they can contact their respective TGs. I hope the TG list has already been circulated in the student group, and at least students know the name of those TGs. Okay, so you are going to have your interaction with these TGs as well. The parents may ask any doubt, queries to these TGs. Okay, so whatever the problems, whatever will be the requirement, you can go or you can connect with us through the channel that is your TG. Okay, so here you can see the flow, equally coordinator or class teacher of the division, and then you are going to have your teacher guardian of that particular division. Now here, most of the parents are now skeptical. त्यांच्या मनामध्ये शंका आहे की आमच्या विद्यार्थ्याचं इथे काय होणार. So I assure you, here you can see, we are going to arrange the additional lectures or remedial sessions or makeup classes. depending on the requirement. So here you can see how we are going to identify or judge at the initial level, and after that, after unit test or prelim, automatically we can understand the slow and the advanced learners. So here you can see what are the efforts we are going to take on your wards. So parents, rest assured, be assured that here from slow learner to advanced learner, everyone will be taken care of. Now, what we expect from the student, as explained, attend all the lectures. You must have daily study. We are having very good library facility where the library is open till 12 p.m. So here you can see how much facility or how much time you can utilize yourself. After that, you can clear your doubts by having discussion, interaction with the teacher. Feel free to ask your doubts. Clear your doubts immediately. And that is why interaction is very much important. So you must interact with the teachers. Then and then only you can able to understand the concept, can resolve your doubts. Okay. So I hope, and let's begin. I wish you all the best for your coming years, and I hope that you will enjoy learning throughout this coming year. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Now, because of some preoccupied work, our Vice Principal, Mr. S.A. Kulkarni, sir, has to leave. Thank you, sir, for your presence and your kind words. Now, I request our beloved Principal, sir, to come up on stage and give awards to the FE batch toppers of 2021 and 2022.
Firstly, I would like to call upon the first rankers of our college, Sutar Jai Sanjay with 9.68 SGPA, I request the students to please make seats for the parents and students can stand behind. The next first topper that we have is Sarunke Suchita with 9.57 SGPA. Desai Nidishri Sachin with 9.5 SGPA. Chauhan Vaishnavi with 9.43 SGPA. Our second topper is Pisar Pranav Dattatray with 9.39 SGPA. The third ranked toppers of our college are Gawadi Vaibhav Navnath with 9.34 SGPA. Atre Kritika Devendra with 9.3 SGPA. Zadokar Prasad Vinayak with 9.18 SGPA. The fourth rank toppers of our college are Kabadi Sanskriti Rahul with 9.14 SGPA. Pasarkar Tanvi Vittal with 9.14 SGPA. Kumbhar Anjali Somnath with 9.11 SGPA. And the fifth topper that we have is Vag Mansi Nandu with 9.11 SGPA. Thank you, sir, and congratulations to all the toppers. Sorry. And surname? Thank you and congratulations to all the toppers.
Now, now, I would like to invite Jay to express his journey during FE.
नमस्कार मित्रांनो, मी जय सुतार, सेकंड इयर कॉम्प्युटर इंजिनिअरिंगला आहे. तर सर्वप्रथम सर्वांचं SITSमध्ये स्वागत करतो. आणि तुम्ही खरंच खूप भाग्यवान आहात, कारण की हा प्रोग्राम आम्ही ऑनलाईन अनुभवला आहे, तर तुम्ही ऑफलाईन अनुभवता. तर एवढंच सांगाल की लेक्चर हे प्रॉपर अटेंड करत जावं. काही मुलं अशी पण आहेत की हॉस्टेलला असतात पण कॉलेजमध्ये नसतात, असे पण आहेत भरपूर जण. म्हणजे कॉलेज असतं 9:15ला, पण ते येतात 9:30पासून, तर ते डिस्टर्ब होतं टीचर ह्यांना पण, आणि त्यांची लिंक पण अशी म्हणजे जे शिकवायचे ते राहून जातं. परत काही डाऊट्स हे असतील ते विचारत जावा. मी तर खूप विचारायचो. आणि बस एवढंच बोलतो.
Now, let's call upon Pranav to express his part during first year.
नमस्ते सर, नमस्ते मित्रांनो. मित्रांनो, तुमचा आज पहिला दिवस कॉलेजमध्ये. सॉरी, मी माझी ओळख करून देतो. मी प्रणव पिसाळ, IT सेकंड इयरला सध्या. तर मित्रांनो, तुमचा आज पहिला दिवस इंडक्शनमध्ये, कॉलेजमध्ये पहिला दिवस. तर तुम्ही एक्सायटेड आहात का कॉलेजची जर्नी स्टार्ट करायला? ओके. आता मुलांना सॉरी, तर तुमचं फर्स्ट इयर आता सध्या. तर आपली फॅकल्टी, आपले सर तुम्हाला एकदम चांगल्या पद्धतीने मदत करतात. तर मी होतो, आमचं फर्स्ट सेम सगळं ऑनलाईनमध्ये गेलं, त्याच्यामुळे जास्त अनुभवाला मिळालं नाही आम्हाला. तर त्याच्यानंतर ज्यावेळेस सेकंड सेमिस्टरला आम्ही इथे आलो, तर त्यावेळेस सगळ्या सरांनी व बाकीच्या यांनी आम्हाला खूप मदत केली. त्याच्यानंतर आमचे मित्र झाले, त्याच्यानंतर ओळख झाली, सर्व काही गोष्टी त्याच्यानंतर आम्हाला अनुभवायला मिळाल्या. तर आम्ही काय केलं, आम्ही 7-8 जणांना मिळतं एक ग्रुप बनवला. आम्ही ग्रुप स्टडी केला. पूर्ण काही मला डाऊट असतील ते माझ्या मित्रांनी सॉल्व केले माझे, काही त्यांचे डाऊट असेल काही मी त्यांची सॉल्व केले. अशा पद्धतीने आम्ही स्टडी केला. तर काही डाऊट असेल तर मॅमला पण विचारलं, मॅमने आम्हाला सगळे डाऊट सॉल्व केले. तर त्याच्यानंतर आम्ही एन्जॉय पण खूप केलं. आता पुणे सिटी तुम्हाला माहितीच आहे, तर मस्त फिरायचं, काय एन्जॉय करायचं. हां, फक्त ज्यावेळेस अभ्यास करायचा त्यावेळेस अभ्यास करायचा, इतर गोष्टीच्या नादी लागायचं नाही. तर आम्ही हॉस्टेलमध्ये होतो. हॉस्टेलमध्ये सकाळी 9:15 मी कॉलेज जायचो, तर 5 वाजता कॉलेजून यायचो. त्याच्यानंतर अर्धा एक तास थोडा वेळ आराम करायचा. तर आम्ही आम्ही सगळा आमचा ग्रुप घेऊन आम्ही सगळ्या लायब्ररीला जाऊन बसायचो. लायब्ररीमध्ये आम्ही कमीत कमी 8:30पर्यंत बसायचो. त्याच्यानंतर मेस असायची, मुलींचा 9चा इन टाईम असायचा. ते त्यांच्यामुळं सगळे त्यावेळी तिथपर्यंत बसायचे. तर शनिवार रविवार सुट्टी असते आपल्या कॉलेजला. तर शनिवार रविवार एक दिवस पुण्यामध्ये आम्ही फिरायला जायचो. खूप एन्जॉय केलं फर्स्ट इयर. आम्हाला सरांनी त्यांनी खूप हेल्प केली, कोणत्याही प्रकारची अडचण येऊ नाही दिली. हां, जर तुम्हाला काही पर्सनल अडचणी असतील तर तुम्ही तुमच्या टी जी दिलेला असतो तुम्हाला, तुम्ही त्यांच्याशी शेअर करू शकता. ते तुमचे प्रत्येक प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करतात. त्याच्यामुळे कोणत्याही प्रकार टेन्शन घेऊ नका. आम्ही आहे, सर आहे. तुम्हाला कोणताही प्रॉब्लेम आला तर तुम्ही आम्हाला विचारा, आम्ही तुमचे सगळे प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करू. एवढं बोलू बस. थँक्यू सर.
Now, we would like to call upon Nidhi Sri to elaborate her journey through first year.
Good morning, all. Good morning. Uh, First of all, I would like to thank my dear all the friends, respected HOD sir, my all the respected teachers, and my parents who are sitting here in the front row, and my grandparents. I would like to start with if you can have your something like notebook or pen, or you can note it down in your mobile phone. अभी मराठी हो गया एंड इंग्लिश भी हो गया. नाउ लेट्स टॉक अ बिट इन हिंदी, क्योंकि बहुत सारे बाहर से भी लोग होते हैं जिन लोगों को मराठी नहीं समझती, एंड नॉट एवरी वन इज़ कम्फर्टेबल विथ इंग्लिश एज वेल, आई नो. So, I would like to tell you about subjects basically. For chemistry, जो कुछ भी आपको teachers, first of all, two things I would like to tell all the students. This is student talk. I am also student, you are also student. I am now second year student in computer department in our college. Let's first of all be clear with two things. The first thing is, do not lie to your teachers. Respect your teachers. These two things, just these two things can get you achieve anything in life. And the third very important thing is, never cheat yourself. Never cheat yourself. Always be true to yourself. Always know what you're doing. And moreover, in chemistry, follow what ma'am is saying, Kollega ma'am. And in maths, I would like to say many students I have seen face problem in mathematics only. So do not ever miss a single class of mathematics. We have a very great teacher in our college for mathematics. Do not miss a single class of his. Do not miss a single class. Division may be 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. We have very great teachers for our mathematics and as well as for the other subjects. And for BXC, just do whatever the ma'am is saying. Just do whatever the teachers are saying and follow their notes and be attentive in class. And you can do very great in your academics, and be frank with teachers. Just whatever problem you're facing, just let them know. If you won't let them know, they will never be knowing. And do not be afraid of any teacher. My teachers, they are all very supportive. My teachers, they are there at the back as well. They have been supporting me so much. All the students, they keep all the students equal. उनके support के बिना I don't think I have been to here. I have never been a topper in my not topper, not even on the second position in my school till 12th standard. And here I'm getting this opportunity to speak on the stage with 9.5 SGPA in first year. So what made me to do this is, I never lied to my teachers. I attended all the classes, and moreover, one line of my dad that made me that made me strong always when I felt I couldn't do it is like, as I said before, never cheat yourself. Always be true to yourself. Always know for what you are here, what you want to achieve in life, whether you want to be an ordinary or whether you want to be less ordinary. So this is all what I wanted to say. Once again, thank you very much, my all the teachers, and we really miss you in SE now.
Thank you, students. Now, I would like to invite our chief guest, Mr. Akash Dekhne, a data scientist with around 8 years of experience in gathering, cleaning, and organizing data for use by technical and non-technical personnel. He has completed his master's in web sciences from University of Koblenz in Germany and BTech in information technology from Pune University. He has a total experience of 10 years, starting as a programmer analyst in 2012 to being a data scientist from 2017 till date. I would request Sir to come on stage and share his thoughts and ideas with us. Please, a big round of applause for Mr. Akash Dekhne.
Namaskar, good morning. Uh, since my student days, I have a habit of keeping notes, so I don't have a speech prepared, but notes are good. In engineering, you always need notes. Uh, so we did the Saraswati Pujan, but please, I would like to ask my teachers for their permission if I may speak. Because लाइफ में गुरु के बिना इंसान कहीं नहीं पहुंच सकता. 14 साल पहले, 14 years ago, I was sitting with my father where you guys are. So I am the first batch pass out of SITS Narhe, and I must say I've been very successful because of the 4 years I've spent over here. It's been 10 years since the first batch passed out in 2012 from SITS Narhe, and since then, there are many awards and prizes which the students have won. Classic example of what I remember is in 2013, SITS Narhe won the Sinhagad Karandak competition. Apart from extracurricular and co-curricular activities, in competitive programming competitions, many of used to be 10-20 years ago. Engineering has now become an interdisciplinary field. If you are going to become a mechanical engineer, trust me, you still need to know programming. If you are going to become a computer science or IT engineer, like myself, you still need to know the basics of all different fields. क्या आपने कभी ऑनलाइन होटल बुक किया है? This is the classic ad of Trivago. I used to work for Trivago for 4 years. I have experience in financial services, travel, and currently I'm joined a startup which is working in the mining sector. All of the principles of mechanical engineering and electronics engineering which I learned in my first year have helped me prepare for this job. So be true to yourself and treat the first year of engineering as a gateway to your future. It is going to really, really help you. Teachers will scold you. At times, they have scolded, and it has been for our own good. Don't feel bad about it. तुम्ही आगाऊपणा केला, शहाणपणा केला, तर ते तुमचे कान धरणार. त्याची तयारी ठेवा, वाईट मानून नका घेऊ, पुढं चालायला शिका. पण त्यांचा ऐका, म्हणजे नुसतंच पुढं चालायचं असं नाही. आत्ता माझ्या फेलो स्टुडंटनी सांगितलं की नेवर लाय टू युअर सेल्फ. ही खरंच एक खूप चांगली गोष्ट आहे. टू ॲड टू इट, सिन्स यू आर गोइंग टू बिकम engineers in the future, I would like to say, firstly, be sincere, be curious, and don't shy away from hard work. I would like to address for the parents की STESच्या आपली जी टेक्निकल सोसायटी आहे सिंहगडची, त्याच्या हाताखाली सिंहगड इन्स्टिट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नॉलॉजी याची खूप प्रगती झालेली आहे. सिन्स गेले 10 वर्षात कॉलेजमध्ये बरेच बदल घडलेले आहेत. जे एका चांगल्या डिरेक्शनमध्ये चालले आहेत. माझ्या अनुभवावरनं इथं एक चांगला मिक्स आहे थेअरीचा आणि प्रॅक्टिकलचा. सो त्याचा स्टुडंट्सना नक्की फायदा होतो. आपल्या इथे सेंट्रलाइज्ड प्लेसमेंट्स आहेत, खूप कंपन्या येतात. ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज क्रिएट करण्याचं काम हे उत्तम दर्जाने कॉलेज करतं, पण ते ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी आपल्याला मिळेल का नाही हे प्रत्येक स्टुडंटनी स्वतः ठरवावं. देर इज रिअली गुड इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर, the laboratories, the library, all kind of resources have been made available to you. Communication systems are really good. It is up to the student whether they should use it for their benefit or something else. My suggestion would be की जे अवेलेबल आहे त्याचा चांगल्या गोष्टीसाठी फायदा करून घ्या. स्पेशली पेरेंट्ससाठी की अगदी पहिल्या बॅचच्या विद्यार्थ्यांपासनं आत्ता जे पासआउट होत आहेत ते जगातल्या मोठमोठ्या कंपनीजमध्ये वेगवेगळ्या देशांमध्ये उच्च पदवींवर आत्ता काम करत आहेत. काही कंपनीज माझे मित्र जे 2012 बॅचचे आहेत, ॲमेझॉन, मायक्रोसॉफ्ट, मग मेकॅनिकलसाठी जॅग्वार, लँड रोवर, ENTCसाठी AT&T नेटवर्क्स, सिमेन्स अशा कंपनीजमध्ये खूप पोझिशनला सध्या काम करत आहेत. बरेच आमचे मित्र रिसर्च करत आहेत. A lot of people have opted for the road of entrepreneurship. You being the generation, so I am from the generation of SMS. We used to forward each other SMS jokes. You are the smartphone generation. You have access to Netflix, YouTube. Many of you might have seen Kota Factory, TVF Pictures. A few of my friends took it seriously and have started their own companies and are quite successful right now. So the world is open to you. बेसिकली तुम्ही आत्ता एका खाणीत आलेल्या आहात. तुम्हाला मेहनत घेऊन जे जे मिळू शकतं ते घ्या. अजून एक चांगली गोष्ट जी SITSमध्ये आहे ते म्हणजे द TG टीम, द टीचर गार्डियन टीम. Your teacher guardians are always going to be very strict with you. This is from my personal experience. But कधीही तुम्हाला काही प्रॉब्लम आला, आपको किसी भी प्रकार की सहायता की ज़रूरत होगी, अपने टीचर गार्डियन से ज़रूर बात करें. मेरा यही सुझाव रहेगा. थांबवतो, कारण टीचर्सपेक्षा जास्त स्टुडंट तरी काय बोलणार आहे. आणि प्लीज म्हणजे तुम्ही एक खूप चांगल्या जर्नीला सुरुवात करत आहात. दीज 4 years of engineering are going to be amazing. I think someone from the IT department also mentioned that they used to do group studies together, and that is a very classic technique for studying engineering. To add to it, that's something which even we did, so I think the trend is still being carried on. I heard that the minimum passing marks are 40. If you score less than 50, तर रोज सकाळी उठायचं, आरशामध्ये बघायचं, स्वतःला एक कानाखाली मारून घ्यायची. त्याचं कारण असं आहे की तुम्हाला इथं यायची संधी तुमच्या आईवडिलांनी दिली आहे. उत्तम शिक्षणाची संधी तुम्हाला तुमच्या टीचर्सकडनं मिळणार आहे आणि तुमचा मित्रवर्ग असणारच आहे. तर एवढं असतानासुद्धा जर आपल्याला 50हून कमी मार्क मिळत असतील तर मग म्हणजे एखादी वाजवात स्वतःला, तर कदाचित रस्त्यावर याल. जे आत्ता टॉपर्स होते तर त्यांनी त्यांचं बद्दल सांगितलं. मी कधीच टॉपर नव्हतो, पण टॉपर्सचं खूप रिस्पेक्ट करा. तुम्हाला असाइनमेंट्स वगैरेसाठी हेल्प नेहमी टॉपर्सच करतात. आणि फक्त तेवढं नाही, पण जेव्हा तुम्ही कंपनीतनं बाहेर पडाल, कॉलेजमधनं बाहेर पडाल आणि प्लेसमेंटसाठी, जॉब स्विचसाठी वगैरे मदत हवी असेल तर आत्तापर्यंतचा अनुभव असाच आहे की टॉपर्स बऱ्यापैकी पुढं असतात. त्यांच्या ओळखी थ्रू तुम्हाला बऱ्यापैकी मदत होते. सो बट जोक्स अपार्ट, प्लीज हे 4 वर्ष खूप एन्जॉय करा. अँड वेलकम टू SITS नरे. थँक्यू.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful speech. Now, I would like to request our principal, sir, to offer token of love to our chief guest. Mr. Akash Dekne sir is also the founder of our drama club. Okay, named Mukkam Post Pune. Now, I would like to call upon our beloved Principal Sir, Dr. S.D. Markande, who have been consuming himself to light others, who is the pride of this institution, and we are all honored to have him as our principal. Please give a big round of applause for Sir to come up and share his precious words. Thank you.
सर्वप्रथम आपण before rather we begin, I request all my colleagues sitting here to make space for few parents, those are still standing. शिंदे जरा प्लीज टेक लीड. काही पेरेंट्स उभे आहेत अजूनही, तर प्लीज इफ यू कॅन मेक वे फॉर देम इट विल बी गुड. अँड माय ॲपॉलॉजीज फॉर इट. हे सगळे नको, लेट अस नॉट डिसरप्ट एव्हरीबडी. काही जे अगदी उभे आहेत त्यांना फक्त. राईट. अँड फॉर द इन्फॉर्मेशन ऑफ ऑल, वी हॅव स्प्लिट दिस इव्हेंट इन. So I hope it is audible to them also. And for this efforts, let me thank Tejas, who is our own student, as well as Akash, who is the system admin, which is due to their efforts, this is possibly going to both places. त्यामुळे जे उशिरा आलेत ते दुसऱ्या हॉलमध्ये आहेत, जे वेळेत आलेत ते या हॉलमध्ये आहेत. तर थँक्यू व्हेरी मच तेजस, अँड थँक्यू आकाश ऑल्सो. राईट. So before I begin formally, I'm very happy and I feel younger when I share a dais with young chief guest, our own alumni, Akash, and I feel younger when I share dais with you. And I have to be mixed English, Hindi, Marathi as I sense. But before I begin, it is my duty. And mind you, आकाश चीफ गेस्टचं एवढं हसत खेळत आणि छान भाषण मी पहिल्यांदा ऐकलं. नाही तर चीफ गेस्ट म्हणलं की धडकी भरते, किती वेळ बोलतील आणि काय बोलतील. तर आय विल बिगिन राईट फ्रॉम देअर. प्रोफेसर प्रवीण वाले is heading the civil engineering department and his faculty in civil engineering in this very building. Right. Followed by him is Dr. Kiran Kumar Jagtap, K.R. Jagtap. He is heading the mechanical department and he is also right from the beginning here. Then followed by Dr. Geeta Naule. She is heading the computer engineering department. Then Dr. Vandana Rohokale, she is heading the Electronics Telecommunication Engineering Department. Then coming to Dr. V.D. Patil, to whom you listen, his faculty in Mechanical Engineering, as well as his, with whom you are going to be connected when you are studying in first year of engineering. So Dr. V.D. Patil for you. Then Professor Khadtare, he is heading the Information Technology Department. I have to introduce Mr. Suhas Dabekar. He is the registrar and most of you have met him before. But henceforth also you have to be in touch with him and his team. And sitting there is Kamal Thube. She is the librarian. I hope that, I'm just hoping that you will trouble her a lot and utilize the library in the coming days. कारण आजकाल ते फार कमी झालं आहे, म्हणून मुद्दामून तुमची ओळख करून दिली. सो डिअर स्टुडंट्स, अँड या, somebody may say that who are you speaking here? So as you know, the sitting team, if I add their experience together and if I even look at their experiences, all of them are 20 plus years in this field. So it is a very good experienced team which is heading each and every department. I can talk about everybody, their strengths and everything, their areas of expertise, but I avoid that. I'm sure that you are going to interact with them. And when it comes to me, I introduce as a professor of electronics and telecommunication engineering, who fortunately, uh, by God's grace and thanks to my parents, grandparents, I could reach a position of principal in 2011. So since 2011, I've been entrusted with the responsibility of principal. So in a way, this could be a 12th speech that will be, 11th or 12th speech will be giving to. As far as my journey is concerned, now 37 years, more than that, I have been in this field. So let's move ahead. I'm very happy and I feel younger to receive fresh batch of engineering students. Now, though there'll be some presentation, all my predecessors have already touched. Dr. V.D. Patil touched few things, Professor S.A. Kulkarni talked a few things, and Akash made my task very much easier. But still, I have only total 10 slides over which I wish that everybody should be seriously looking at. आणि जेवढं सोपं करता येईल तेवढं बघितलं आणि that will tell how bad teacher I am or how good teacher I am. Alright, so let's go ahead and welcome you formally to SITS Narhe and let's go ahead. Achha. No, it's not going. It's not going. It's not moving. All right, here. Sorry. Thank you, Akash. So, all of you know we are under the banner of 300 institutes. It was established in 1993 by Professor M. Naule. This is the team or the management of 300 institutes for you. Dr. Sunanda M. Naule, Rohit M. Naule, and Dr. Naule Madam. All of them, in shortest possible way, I can describe that all of them are technocrats, engineers, as well as management professionals. So this is not run by anybody who is in some other business. They all know what is engineering education and management education. So we are spread over 12 campuses. There are 117 institutes under the belt of Srinagar Technical Education Society. Employee base has gone to cross to 8,000 plus now, and students under institutes are spread, and so Vadgaon, Ambedkar, and we are sitting at Narhe. So I neighbored in Pune, these many campuses, and outside Pune. And let me tell once again that we are known for quality education in the field of engineering, medical, dental, pharmacy, management, computer applications, architecture, arts, commerce, sciences, law, basic school engineering, basic school education, right from KG to PG or even PhD also. That's what Srinagar Institute is all about. Then, when we move ahead, there's some hiccup. Yeah. Alright. About the institute, when we talk of Srinagar Institute of Technology and Science, as Akash already told that he is the first batch student, so we started in 2008. We are accredited by NICE, and let me proudly tell you, at that recent accreditation, we grew by 15%, which has been also a very good record in recent times, because the growth measured by lakh is hardly 6 to 7% generally. This institute has shown progress to the level of 15%. Then institute is affiliated to Savitribai Pune University. That's what everybody knows. Then we are approved by AICT, which is the topmost regulatory body for Indian Council for Technical Education, situated in Delhi. Then it is recognized by Government of Maharashtra, Directorate of Technical Education, and the admissions are also done through Zen. This is the website for you. Then continue. I did not tell you again what programs we run. We have computer engineering, information technology, PNDC, as well as core branches like mechanical and civil engineering also. Now, the question that everybody must have in the mind, are we at the right place? So let me give some statistics. Based on the cutoffs, where this institute stands, if you look at the cutoffs of the engineering admissions, this institute is ranked. I am talking about the last year's cutoff. Those are available on the net. This institute was ranked 35 amongst 105 colleges in the university and ranked 83 amongst 331 colleges in the state. This is the admission status. I am sure that all of you will be feeling proud that we are not at the college which is towards the bottom as far as the, so we are continuously improving. That's what I must tell you. And with your cutoffs, I am sure that this 35 will be reaching to 33, 32, and 83 must be within 80. That's what I can assure you. Then, what this institute could achieve in the 11 years of results statistics that is available, हे आपल्याला पुणे विद्यापीठाकडून मिळतं. आपण तयार करत नाही, परीक्षा विद्यापीठ घेतं. And within 11 years of data, this institute can proudly claim that we have produced 31 university toppers. 31. 31, that means every year they have produced at least 2 or 3 university toppers. आता हे university toppers किती विद्यार्थ्यांमध्ये असतात? If you look at first year only, it is about, there are few toppers in first year. किती विद्यार्थ्यांमध्ये पुणे विद्यापीठाचा फर्स्ट इयरचा इंटेक किती आहे? 52,000. 52,000. सो ही जी अचीवमेंट आहे, कोणी 6वा आला, 7वा आला, पहिला आला, it is out of 50,000. And when you move to second year, third year, and final year, every branch has at least intake, computer and IT, intake of more than 5,000, 6,000. So that way we are very proud of all these branches. And yet the data for 2021 and 21-22 will be soon received by us. I am sure that will be adding to that. That is also very good. We are proud of all those students. Now, here I am making you different symbols. आता हे थोडं हल्क्या फुलक्या मूड मध्ये झालं. Let's become some serious. Let's bring some seriousness to it. हाँ? अभी आप इस लाइन को अगर देखेंगे, तो I'm sure that all of you will have to read it twice and read it number of times and memorize it also. What this line is telling? This is this year's data. I took it from AICTE website. Regulatory body जे आहे त्याच्या वेबसाईट वरचा डेटा. So for 20 to 23, to that you are also admitted. Total number of undergraduate institutions जिथे BE, BTech courses शिकवले जातात is 2857. किती? 2,857 एवढी कॉलेजेस भारतात आहेत. किती टोटल इंटेक आहे? 12.7 लाख. 12.7 lakhs. आपल्या बरोबर किती विद्यार्थी आता ऍडमिशन घेतले? ऑलमोस्ट 12.7 lakhs. एवढी कॅपॅसिटी आहे. त्याच्या थोडेसे कमी ऍडमिट झाले होते. so it is not less than 11 lakhs, as I told. So, young friends, here I make it red. You are 1 out of 12.7 lakhs and you have to compete with them. म्हणजे आपली स्पर्धा कोणाशी आहे? जवळजवळ 12 लाखांची आहे. Are you getting that point? Are you serious? Silence tells me that they are serious. So, you have to allow. The next point which I made, again from the AICT official website, last year placements through campus were reported 4.26 lakh. म्हणजे किती जेमतेम 40%. जेमतेम 40%. If 10 lakhs or so students are coming out of the system, they pass. Then out of that, through campus, hardly 40%. And this is a famous report, which the parents might be knowing already. So campus placement is, the students those can grab the campus placement are hardly 40%. Now, what I write after reading all those things, writing those 2 lines, then really good hard work is needed to get good placement, either in the form of job, or even if you want to go for higher education, like Akash did, or you want to start your own business. So friends, there is no substitute for hard work during these 4 years. That is my point. So are you with me? Yes. Are you getting me? What is the point which I wanted to make? Are the parents with me? म्हणजे मुलाला फक्त ऍडमिशन मिळाली म्हणजे काम संपत नाही, तर काम आज सुरू होत आहे. Now today only we are beginning. It is not that we got the admission and that's all. You can relax now. You have to work really very hard. Now, if you are going to a job, the industry, as most of the students would like to begin with, they are eager to get good job. After all, why do we take up engineering? Because we get good jobs. But what the industry is expecting out of you, let's try to understand. What they expect is that you should have strong fundamental knowledge, whichever subject you are taking up as engineering education. You should have solid fundamentals, fundamental knowledge. And this is where we are beginning with it in very first year of engineering. As you grow, you should develop good technical skills in whichever area which you feel like. So he chose data scientist as his career, data science as his career. So you may choose anything. If somebody says that I would like to be good in some other area like artificial intelligence, machine learning, whatever it is, you choose. Robotics, somebody would be crazy about. So anything, you should have very good technical skills in the chosen area. Then you should have good communication skills, because this is where most of the students fail. Engineers, they just do mathematics very well, but when it comes to speaking, most of the students fail. They are not able to communicate. That is the third requirement from the industry. And for last and the most important is that you should possess right attitude. This is where मराठीत काय म्हणतो आपण, योग्य दृष्टिकोन पाहिजे आपल्याला, आणि तो जर नसेल तर एव्हरीथिंग गोज इन व्हेन, काहीच उपयोग होत. So these are the 4 parameters I feel industry is looking at it. So when you walk in for interview, they will look at your academic record, no doubt. You have good result, all right, fine. But on the good mark list, they will take you in. They will look how good you have fundamentals, whether you are good in technical skills, how good you are communicating, and then whether you possess right industry is looking into. Let's go ahead. Now, what we expect in that case, if industry is going to judge you on those parameters, we have some expectations from you. And in bracket, I have written that from parents also. So not only students, I am expecting this from parents also. Number one is please be regular in the classes as well as the practical sessions. There is no alternative to study hard and regularly. Develop good academic record, that is prime important. You have to go through each and every examination seriously and get good number of marks, because that is the first requirement for going ahead. Then the point which has been already made, out of this experience, like I said, that do participate in co-curricular and extracurricular activities. We run number of co-curricular activities and extracurricular activities. You must have heard of CFS Current, and there are all three angles touched. Take first, which is named as tectonic. There's a sports event, that is good cricket league is starting, and also the cultural part of it. So, co-curricular as well as extracurricular activities, there will be ample. I'm sure every department has their own academic calendar full of all those activities. Then, nowadays the days are gone that you get degree and then study about the future trends. You have to catch up with the coming trends while doing the studies itself. So for that, there are various add-on courses or certifications available free of cost. No need to pay somebody. Things available in the college itself free of cost. So please complete those and get good certifications and value to your resume. Then the next, which might not have been told anybody, that please exercise well and build good physical health. Because while studying, if you just set aside your physical health, then the things will be spoiled. पहले आपकी सेहत अच्छी होना जरूरी है. So please have some time spent for exercise and maintain good health. At the same time, having only good physical health is not sufficient, but nurture your hobbies and achieve good mental health also. Somebody must be good at sports, somebody must be good at music, somebody might like writing, pictures. We have a number of events for you, and I'm sure that you are going to display your talent through that, and it gives such a good peace of mind that you'll have to nurture that and go ahead. I'm sure that you are getting the message right here. Then, yeah. Now what do we do? Because we expect something from you, then what college is going to do? That must be the obvious question. I assure you that we'll be conducting regular academic schedule as per the calendar of the university. Every head of department and even first year engineering, which we are beginning, they will make it sure that every class is conducted right in time and neatly as per the requirements. We have good faculty for that. Then, as already Dr. Patil mentioned, that we try to group you into different based on your progress, and then we'll have some dedicated efforts for it, slow learners and fast learners. Then counseling will be done through teacher guardian, we call it as PG, and the activity I should mention that I am sure that he will give a greater thought to it and make it possible this time, because most of the time students fumble in speaking and communication skills. So there will be some time devoted in the classes to speak on some topic. So whatever way, let's begin. And we have named it as fire the fear. आपण भीती पळवून लावूया and let's start talking. Okay? So TGs will ensure that this happens and they will have a good connect with all of you. Then, needless to say that we have support for placements through training and placement stage. I saw training placement officer here, Reena Madam, is she there? He was there. She is there in that hall. But I'm sure she will be there with you all the time with guiding about. In fact, there is a session followed by this today itself, wherein the central placement cell will guide you about this. So this is what we will be doing. So friends, I would just summarize and say that let's begin. Let's begin. In this journey, some short-term failures could be there. It is bound to be there because nobody is to that perfection that there will not be any failures. So you are also going to face it. However, if you have strong will, there is always way. And I assure you that we are always with you in this particular journey. All the best, young friends, and I'm sure that I could connect with one of you. Very simple, 3 or 4 ways. I told you what is expected from you, you as well as your parents. I told you what the outside world is expecting from you and what we are trying to do for you also. So if all those things met together, then I'm sure that nobody can prevent you from becoming good engineers. I should stop here by saying only all the best and welcome to SITS Narhe. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I would request the parents to come up and share your views about the institution.
सभी को जय श्री कृष्ण। और मैं सबसे पहले अपने सभी गुरुजनों का सम्मान करते हुए उनको थैंक यू बोलता हूँ कि जिन्होंने इतना अच्छा ज्ञान और संस्कार का वातावरण इस संस्था को दिया है और ये एक मंदिर ही बन गया है और शिक्षा जो यहाँ पे मिल रही है वो अद्वितीय है। मैं सभी स्टूडेंट से अपील करूँगा कि इन गुरुजनों का सम्मान करें और जितना आप इनसे ग्रहण कर सके वो ग्रहण करें और माता पिता की भी उम्मीदें हैं उसको भी आप कार्यान्वित करें और जितना अधिक से अधिक हो अपने आप को उनके प्रति उस लायक बनाएं कि जहां वो भी सम्मान से खड़े होकर आपके लिए सदैव आभारी रह पाएं। और मैं सभी संस्था में प्रत्यक्ष अप्रत्यक्ष रूप से जो भी यहाँ पर मौजूद है नहीं है और इस नरे कैंपस के एटमॉस्फेयर को बनाने में इन्होंने सहयोग दिया तो उनके लिए भी मैं आपको उन सभी को धन्यवाद देता हूँ। ऐसे ही इनसे उम्मीद भी करता हूँ कि भविष्य में भी ऐसे ही सहयोग ये सभी को देंगे और मैं सभी आप लोगों से बोलूँगा कि आप लोग एक रूटीन बनाएं, उस रूटीन को स्ट्रिक्टली फॉलो करें और आध्यात्मिक उन्नति करने की बड़ी आवश्यकता है। निधि श्री ने साथ साथ आध्यात्मिक उन्नति तो की है और वो सभी गुरुजनों का रिस्पेक्ट भी बहुत करती है और उसने ये सीखा है जीवन में कि समय को कैसे सदुपयोग लेकर हम आगे से आगे बढ़ सकें। बस इतना ही कहना चाहूँगा। नमस्ते।
Thank you, sir. We thank our Honorable Founder President Professor M.N. Navle sir and Founder Secretary Dr. Mrs. Sunanda Navle ma'am, Vice President HR Mr. Rohit M. Navle sir, Vice President Admin Mrs. Rachna Navle Ashrekar ma'am for the opportunities they have been provided us with.
A special mention to our respected principal sir, Dr. S.D. Markande, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best and standing as a pillar of strength. With a deep sense of appreciation, we would like to thank our campus director, Markne sir, along with Vice Principal S.A. Kulkarni sir. Dr. Geeta Navle ma'am, HOD of Computer Department, Professor T.N. Khadtare, HOD of IT Department, Dr. Vandana Rokhle, HOD of ENTC Department, Professor P.M. Wale, HOD of Civil Department, and Dr. Kiran Kumar Jagtap, HOD of Mechanical Department, and all the teaching and non-teaching staff and student volunteers for their untiring efforts. Our sincere gratitude goes to the parents and the well-wishers for your rock-solid supports and encouragement. Without your support, children would have not been able to achieve this excellence. Thank you so much for attending this event.
Now, I would like to request parents to gather together for light refreshments provided at ground floor, workshop mechanical department, and students to make themselves comfortable at first floor mechanical department.
Thank you.
विद्यार्थ्यांनी विद्यार्थ्यांनी हॅलो विद्यार्थ्यांनी वर जायचं आहे. शिंदे शिंदे चालू करा 1 मिनिट. हॅलो